So who's this? Beckett.
Beckett?
Beckett.
Beckett and Surrey, brother, sister.
Who's sire?
Stay. Yeah.
See how nice that layback is?
Yeah.
Oh, God. Gorgeous layback.
How old is this dog?
How old is he, Julie?
7 months.
And so is she. His sister.
I knew that would shut him up.
What'd you do?
He loves the camera. When I was here last time, he was like, oh.
Yeah, see now, that's good. He's got the tightest 4 fingers you ever saw in your life, so that's good. And you see, if you were to measure from the tail set to where the hocks are, here's your 3 fingers. The hock is here. It's a beautiful rear set. His legs come nicely under where his wither is. His wither's right there. You draw a line down. Here you are, right at the elbow. He's got a less prominent chest bone, but that's because Stay has mostly your American bloodlines. But you can still feel it. Nice and here again, I didn't mention on the others because this is more of an adult dog. You put 4 fingers and you touch the bone part of both legs. Comes down nicely. He's he'll probably spring just a little bit more with those ribs because I found my Stay puppies to be a little slower at
They're
springing
very
ribs.
slow, yeah.
So
Very
as
slow
you
in the
see, because of that, when he springs those ribs,
The legs will go straight.
yeah, they'll go a little bit straighter, but they're fine as is. Okay. All right. Muscles. Yeah. You're running around the yard. You're not doing any.
No, he's not doing road work yet.
Yeah.
That's starting here real quick.
Yeah. You can always tell the dog who's
7
got
months.
yard work in, but no road work.
Stay and Jasmine, they're brother, sister.
Yeah. But you can feel the definite, there's an indentation here where the second thigh comes in, right here.
Yeah.
And then, right here. You
Yeah.
see there's an indentation where the second thigh comes in?
Right there.
Yeah. So on dogs that have got really good,
I know those. Don't hear the birds.
good road work on them, when you get to the second thigh, it almost, you can't find that indentation anymore.
Okay.
But you can always tell the dog who's just runs is just not road work. Oh, you're fine. Don't worry about
Birds,
it.
oh my
Yeah,
God.
nice.
Well, I tried to get him to shut up.
Nice.
He's a good one for them to see heads.
Yeah, and now you come and touch the back of this without being restacked or anything, and you find a flat back. Come on, you two. Touch. Kind of a back that has some structure to it.
It's just smooth.
Smooth
That's what you
transition.
want, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Smooth transition.
Oh, such a good mouth. Oh, such a beautiful mouth.
Let me see his teeth.
Now, look at that set of gums. Oh, fantastic.
Beautiful teeth.
Yeah, and a clean head. This is what we call a clean head. When you go by like this, you're not running across a massive bone. And right behind, under the eye, it's mass.
It's what?
It's a mass. It
Nice,
doesn't.
smooth. You don't have that big
No
lumpy.
snip.
Dip in.
No
Doesn't
snip.
Yeah.
And yet it isn't coarse. Now, there's a difference between having a clean head and a coarse head. You can see some very good large-headed dogs that are coarse. When you grab their head, they've got a prominent zygotic bone there. They also, when you get to the mouth, it's like grabbing the muzzle of a German Shepherd.
You've got that thick jaw
Yeah.
and the
Right,
okay.
right.
So this one just smooth.
This is a
just
clean head. This is what you call a clean head.
Or just kind of smooth, gradual. Okay.
The breed calls for not a prominent stop between muzzle and forehead.
Yeah, if you can
Again?
see here, there's hardly any drop. That's something to really see.
You can strip him next
See,
time.
there's
and
hardly any
see how
drop
much
right
you love
here.
it.
You
Onto the
don't-
nose, it's
That's-
just barely a slight drop.
There-
So it's
there-
called
Right.
parallel
Couple months,
planes,
right.
right?
Parallel plane. You're right.
What were you saying?
See
The
right
two
here?
planes.
Oh, okay.
This plane should be
Yeah, no,
flat,
the
and this
affection coming
plane should be
back after
flat.
you've done
See
it.
where her finger and my finger are?
There's hardly
There's
any
a little
dip.
difference between them, but there isn't a vast.
It's not a big drop, like not like a ski slope, you know. There.
Good. Deeper,
the
yeah,
headlights.
deeper.
He
Let's
is.
go over to the next one. These are litter mates?
Sister, yep.
I hit one of these.
Oh my.
How old is this dog?
7 months, same thing. Okay, Pumpkin. Get up off your hair. Okay. There. All right, turn around. You don't have to watch Mom. Okay. The only difference I see in their shoulder structure is this one is more forward. See where this, if I drew the line down from her wither, it comes not quite to the elbow, but close. But it's a little more forward than the boy is. Little flatter chest too.
That makes sense then.
And run your hand over her top line a minute.
Oh, I have. Yeah.
The dip, definitely. Hers one that I would now run your hand over her top line.
Much improved.
She's one that you would have to teach to always go a half an inch back further and treat her. Half inch back, treat her. Every time she's on the table, you put her hind leg 1/2 inch back from what she would normally stand and give her a treat. So that you could give the command stack and she'll automatically put her feet 1/2 inch back. That's how we outwit the judges. They don't know what they're looking for anyway. No, but they know whatever breed they probably had. It just weren't Schnauzers. And you could get some Schnauzer breeder judges who really aren't tuned in well, or don't want to be tuned in well because they want to do what everybody else is putting up. Nice straight hops that go down. When you lift her up and let her come down of her own accord, it's wide enough to put 2 legs between her. When you come to the front, you check those 2 legs. You put your 4 fingers there, and you touch bone on either side. That's good. That's what you should do. You shouldn't have more than 4 fingers between. This is pretty much a duplicate of the other, except I see just a
She
few.
has more forechest.
Well, actually,
She's got,
yeah, there's the bump's a little higher. That's all.
Oh, is that?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what you see. Is the bump is up way up
little
here at the
higher.
top of her.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when you're checking, you think that it's just fat, but it isn't. There's a bump up there.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's got nice rib spring for
She
her
looks
age.
like a girl. He looks like a boy.
Yeah, that's true. Now, there's a 4-finger, and her nose is right at the edge. 4-finger there, so it's a balanced head. I think he has the better headpiece, but she has a girly headpiece.
Yeah, she's definitely not a.
She's
dog.
bitchy.
So what do you mean a girly?
Girls always look a little more refined
Her mother
Okay.
looked like
than
a
dogs.
What's Asta? Everybody always said, oh, it's a nice male. It's like,
Yeah, and when you put your 2 planes in here, you can see there's the same. Yes, nice. Yes, I know. It's a very good. Yes, I didn't mean to insult you.
because it's a wider. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You go by the nose size. I just read that recently.
On the map.
And look for a big nose.
I have
And if they have
always
a
heard that,
big
but I never
nose,
knew why.
Then they have a wider head. I just read that.
It goes along with it, yeah.
otherwise it's
But there's
narrow and-
also, in every combination, there's a possibility of 1,000 different connections.
Right.
And
It was
so-
just something I never heard before until just recently.
Yeah,
It's
well-
funny how you pick up on stuff.
Yeah, well, with that 1,000 different connections,
Yeah.
in that same litter, a lot of puppies that can look identically alike, when you breed them, even if you were to breed them identically, they'd reproduce totally different. So,
When you did that Gabby and Scooter, what kind of heads did you get out of that one?
Oh, you remember that one? That's the baby.
That's what I was
Right, the
thinking.
littler
Okay,
one. The
okay.
little one. Yeah, I forgot you were
I
there.
was there for that.
You were there for that
Because
experiment.
Scooter had that nice head on it.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. That's his baby.
Okay.
Oh,
She
no,
wasn't
oh,
the
I
best
just
one.
checked it, honey.
There was only 3
like that.
boys and a girl, and the boys
Yeah,
were really
okay, nice.
But that would be my other option.
Okay, from
Yeah,
here to
the
here.
boys were really nice. She's very.
Okay, stand still there.
I mean, she's done well. I've got her
So
almost
if I was
finished,
going elbow,
but I
middle of my
consider her
hand.
very average.
she's absolutely square. And I'll just measure it to make sure that my eye isn't off.
I think we measured her. What did we measure her yesterday? 13 and a half, 13 and a quarter?
Wait a minute, this is the short one. This only
Yeah,
goes
I
to
don't
12.
think we have any long
What
ones.
happened to my other stick?
That's one of Diane's.
I didn't bring my
Yeah.
regular with it.
Now you
Yeah,
gotta do an
that-
inch and a half off of that.
Yeah, well, I do from long way. Okay, so she's 12 and a half at the wither. And 13 and a half tall. 13 and a half tall, but from...
I found a new
Oh, and one other
homeopathic
thing I
just for
forgot to tell you guys. You can take and put your hand on the head, and the body should be you should be able to make 2 heads out of your body. From breastbone to rear. So in this case, if you're looking at this dog, you'd want an inch more head.
Yes.
And that's the easy way to figure out whether she's got a typical bitch head. But if you wanted ideal dog, you'd want her head, which is 1 full hand, you can see, and you go from breastbone here, here. You still got an inch behind my hand here. So if you had even a ½ inch more head, she'd look what we'd term elegant instead of bitchy, just bitchy.
Okay. On to the monsters.